Hey guys, Jeremy, welcome back to Busch Builds. This is our John Deere 318. Going to show you a couple of things that we ran into. A little wiring issues, more or less just sitting for a little bit, had some mouse stuff. Just give you guys something to look at. Basically what my issue is when you turn the key, this battery light would stay on and it wouldn't allow you to go forward. So it was either hitting a safety or the spark wasn't working. So it was originally charging high. It seems like that calmed down. Let me show you what we did here. So first thing to check is we actually had, this is a capacitor or resistor, whatever you want to call it. You can roast me in the comments. That guy, with having the mouse damage, where did they put that? Instead of fixing it, it's a $10 part, but that's how it was left and just kind of blue taped up. Don't do it, just replace it. It was 10 bucks on Amazon. And you actually get the points. So I'm not going to do the points right now in this, but I have it as a spare part. So with it overcharging, my first thought was, okay, well, the voltage regulator is bad. So I replaced that, still didn't fix the issue. And then when I traced it up and I took off the hat or the carburetor air intake and everything, I saw that that wire was broken here. So that was causing me an issue. Replaced all that, thought I was smart, went to go do it, same issue. So on these 318s here, there is two so you had two of these long fuses. This is your main like PTO fuse. It's about a 20 amp fuse. And then you have a 2 to 3 amp fuse, which is, I believe, the ignition fuse. So this actually gave me a lot of headache. I wanted not to cut it, but I couldn't get a small enough fuse to fix that. So I just used this Bussman connector. That's kind of what everyone does after a while. So this bus line inline fuse makes it a lot easier to change. See if there's, yeah, so there's the part up there. Makes it a lot easier to change than it's just a regular blade style fuse. And you want to keep, you don't want to put too big of a fuse in it. So I used a 3 amp fuse. And again, with it being a weird size, I had to do this Bussman, low amp setup that has a bunch of low amps, but I kept a 3 in it. It has a 2 3s, 2 2s, a 5, a 7.5. So just want to make sure you're not allowing things to get too hot. The other thing, replace the battery cables, make sure we had good connection there. This will just kind of sit down there. All those butt connectors are heat shrunk. See what else we got. All that stuff's still good. We replaced all the fuel lines, so I was gonna do a video on it, but I was getting mad. So just make sure that the fuel lines are good, because what we replaced would have caused a fire. We actually had a mouse nest down here. These fuel lines were all cracked and dry rotted, and it's not too bad. You got to pull the battery and a bunch of stuff, but ran fuel lines all the way back to the tank. It's all hose clamped now, so it's a little bit better setup. Everything's happy. And then if all that didn't work, I actually, funny enough, I was trying to test my seat, and a lot of these get bypassed, but there's a safety on that back seat. I had that unplugged, and then it was doing the same thing where it wouldn't allow me to go anywhere. Plugged it back in, and now everything works. So when you start it, that battery light was staying on. As you can see, it went off now, but the battery light would be on and it wouldn't allow the tractor to go forward. Now if you had a safety issue, so if we unplug this here, say you try to go forward, it's gonna, so that safety is gonna keep the mower from going forward. A lot of these get bypassed. It's not a big deal. I like having it just in case. This mower, opposed to like the newer mower that's in there, if you get off this mower, it'll stay running. The blades will stay running. There's not a lot of safety, so seat safety is probably not a bad thing, even though I don't think the weight sensor actually works, because it'll run, do whatever without you on it, but makes the tractor happy. going back, kind of bouncing around, but going back when you do the fuel lines, put a nice clear filter in there so you're able to see how the fuel looks. This should be good. We're going to go run it as it is. Hopefully this helps somebody. I was scratching my head. Obviously, you want to make sure all your connections are good. Make sure your fuses are good. You're supposed to check fuses first. I did that last. I fixed actually all the electrical issues first. I got a couple other things. You can tell mice were in here, so I got like this wire's taped up. This is spark plug wire, so it's gonna need plugs. You can see mice were gnawing on that. There's still a little bit of bare wire showing here and there, but that's in a connector, so it's fine. This is taped out of the way. Yeah, the only bad thing about that is I really wanted that to go back where that bolt is, and it just doesn't reach enough. But yeah, don't be afraid to work on these things. There's not that much to them. It's basically that little wire harness there. Everything, you know, everything ended up working out fine. Just a lot of headaches. The only other thing that can get you is this wire right down here. This is for your front PTO drive. And if this grounds out, it'll actually blow that bigger fuse, and then it won't let it do anything. So you just got to be careful with that. Hopefully this was helpful. And again, this is Jeremy with Busch Builds. This is the 318. Gonna go mow with it, put it all back together, and should be happy. Thank you.